So Capricorn, oh, and we're using the Earth Alchemy deck. Capricorn, what do we have for you for your weekly reset reading? Spirit, guides, ancestors, angels. What do we have for Capricorn for their weekly reset reading? This card jumped out, Capricorn. The Green Man and Moss Agate, ritual and ceremony. Something's going on with rituals and ceremonies. I just did Scorpio and we got a similar theme, but not this card. And then Herkimer, Diamond and Snowdrop. I admittedly do not know how to pronounce some of these plants, but we understand their meaning. Okay, Capricorn. The Green Man and Moss Agate, ritual and ceremony, new spirit guides, tree wisdom. So Capricorn, it feels like you have either been in a space of sort of hermit mode where you've been hibernating, or maybe you haven't been going out and socializing as much. You've been sort of in a retreat space, but this week you're being asked to branch out a bit. And it could be in large part because you have new energy, new spirit guides moving into your celestial community of non-physical intelligence and spirit and love. You have new, this is actually an incredible thought, but this feels entirely true. What does it mean when you have new energy entering your field? We know that when we meet somebody new in our regular day-to-day life, like say you meet a new coworker or you make a new friend, that can be exciting and intriguing. And it's also like, wait, who is this person? And there's also sort of the mystery of like, well, who will they become to me? Will we become close? Will we get to know each other? I wonder like what their background is and what their skills and gifts are. How can we engage with each other? So imagine that to also exist in the spirit realm. Wait, who is this new spirit that's entering the scene? Well, it's very likely that this new spirit is coming to support you in transitioning to that next phase, to take that next step. Capricorn, maybe it's time to step outside and see what's available to you. Tree wisdom. Trees as an archetype are known for having really deep roots. We know that we can count the rings on trees to determine their age, and there are trees that are older than we can imagine. There are trees on this planet that have outlived many generations. And so these beings, yes, they hold the physical resources that we often extract from them or destroy them for. But these beings also hold tremendous wisdom, psychic energy and knowledge, spiritual resonance and intelligence. So Capricorn, this new spirit that's entering your life, you can gain more clarity and connection with the spirit by leaning into your ritual and ceremony practices. Even if it's something as simple as taking a bath. Maybe it's taking a bath and lighting a candle. Maybe it's setting time and intention to speak to yourself, your higher self, which always has access to your spirit team and can often channel the messages of your spirit team so that you can receive that information in your human physical form. Maybe it's journaling. Whatever are the practices that you enjoy most that bring you some levity, some lightness, Capricorn, you can engage in ritual, intentional ceremony, and get to know this new spirit. and the wisdom and the resources that it brings. It's closer to you than you realize. The other card, resurrection, commitment, purification, devotion. Capricorn, it feels like if you've been in a bit of a hibernation mode for a moment, this was intentional, that you've done this to really take time for yourself, maybe to retreat a bit from the world around you. And this has been something that you've done on a level of commitment and devotion um, that is sincere to you. You've done this and you've taken this very seriously. And maybe others don't understand that, but there's a type of resurrection that's happening. So you again are moving out of this space of being more reclusive, secluded in your own nest, and you're being drawn up. You're being drawn out. Resurrecting, right, is to resurface. So you're being brought up. Purification, devotion. Yeah, Capricorn, this is your time to release. Whatever are the reasons and the energies that have kept you indoors or kept you, even if it's not like literally physically indoors, which would be hard for any of us to do entirely these days, even if it's just emotionally, um, you've been sort of insulated and armored. You're being called to enter into the next phase of your process or your healing, which is purification. So to release that energy, so that you can continue your upward movement, that resurrection direction, that resurrection direction, and connect with your higher self, connect with the beings and the intelligence that is available to you in the non-physical form, and continue on your path, which is a beautiful path. Capricorn, we hope this helps. We'll see you next time.